Morning, everybody. It's Lynn, the leather bag lady. How are you all today on another beautiful sunny Thursday? Leather bag lady weather report. This place of mine is, oh, is that oil I got all over me? You know what? It could well be. Shit. Anyway, it's one of my favorite tops. You know what? I'm gonna go spray it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There it is. Might just be water, I'm not sure. But it's my favorite shirt, or one of them. Love this color. So, it's a beautiful day. It's chilly, not as cold as it was yesterday. I took my car in this morning. And the guy just basically said, we can't fix what ain't broke. So he showed me where to whack it, though. So I've got an old ball peen hammer that is older than me, probably. And I'm just going to keep that in my car. And I'm going to give it a little tippity tap, tap, tap if it stops working. Because winter is not the time to have a heater that isn't working. I don't care about being cold necessarily, but I do need to defog the windows, and that is just a safety issue when you're driving around. So, D-Day, I am just running around like a crazy person trying to make sure I don't forget anything. I've written lists because I'm a list writer, and we shall see what I forget because I always forget something. Try not to take too much because obviously I'm going to my aunt's. I can do laundry and all that stuff. And I tend to wear the same stuff all the time. And I don't have an extensive wardrobe. I mean, I've got clothes, obviously, and I've got stuff that, that I don't wear all the time. And, more and more things are fitting like crazy. So, that's always a nice feeling. So as I said, took the car in. They didn't charge me, but I'm going to go drop off a few bucks on my way through town. They can get themselves a coffee or whatever. Getting a quote for the mechanical items. I need a clutch, timing chain. I need new shocks. I'm going to take the coilovers off the little car and put the original shocks back on, lift it up a little bit. Lost my shit on the body guy yesterday. We're friends, and he absolutely has taken advantage of me and our friendship, and I told him so. So he's like, oh, another week. I'm like, you've been telling me that for 5 months, buddy. And to be honest, I didn't push because I really couldn't be bothered, dealing with him, with being here and all the upset and all that nonsense. I just couldn't be bothered. I mean, would it have helped me? Absolutely, because my little car is my happy place. I used to get that all the time. Well, not all the time, but in the spring, not, when we had our first wobble, it was, that's the only time I see you smiling is when you're in your little car. It's like, yeah, because my little car doesn't make me fucking cry, doesn't make me, upset and, blah. What's that, wearing Tennessee orange for him? He doesn't make me cry. Well, he does make me cry now. So that was one of our songs. All of our songs came on this morning. Dancing in the driveway and but you know what? It's going to happen, right? I don't hear them all the time because they're older. They're kind of like a couple of years old, the songs, but every now and again. And we had some real special songs, especially when we used to sit in the driveway at his house on the mountain before he moved in with me last April. And we would sit in the driveway and just stare at each other. I'd have my speaker on and all the songs that were playing were all so special. And we did dance in the driveway a couple of times. And we would just sit out there, 7:30 at night after dinner and just stare into each other's eyes like a couple of crazy people. But, oh well, It is what it is. So, I'm not, I don't want to, obviously, I don't want to leave my lovely little place in a mess. So I'm kind of trying to, start from the back and work up. I finished the bathroom. Oh my God, it took every ounce of energy I had this morning. I woke up, I think it was about 10 to 6 this morning, and I lay there and I was like, I should get up. And then I was like, yeah, you need to have a shower. You need to wash your hair. You need to get that second coat done on the bathroom, just because I didn't want trays and all that stuff hanging around. So that's all done. Trays are washed. Brushes are washed. Roller, I just chucked it out. It's just a dollar store roller anyway. What a world, eh? Throw away, throw away. I remember back in the day, my dad would wash the roller. He would wash. Not anymore. So that's all done. I've got a few bags that I'm taking. So they're all in a bag. I've got some wallets and wristlets that I will list. I'm not sure. I might just show you them and tease you a little bit. And I am going to do a little bit of thrifting just so that we've got something to look at, something to, hot flash. Something to talk about, I guess. Not that I ever struggle for something to talk about. So, what time is it now? It's 11 o'clock. So I'm going to upload this, and then I'm going to get my car all packed up. And I had a little cheers to my house last night. I had what was I drinking? Cranberry and pineapple diet, cranberry and pineapple juice. And a little bit of vodka. Just a couple, nothing, no craziness or anything. I'm remembering my cookies this time. Good Lord. I put a whole bunch in a bag, and I don't know where those other ones went. I mean, I keep thinking I'm going to find them in the most ridiculous place sometime, but I just haven't. So I've got a screen to put in front of the windows here because I don't have blinds that you can't see through. So I bought one of these dividers, and I'm just going to open that up and spread that across. Not sure. I don't know. I really have struggled to pay the money for blinds, which is ridiculous because I need blinds. But I don't know. I'm not sure I want blinds. My neighbors across the street, Sarah and Owen, have put like a sheer. It's the kitchen though, so I'm not sure. But you know what? I mean, it's such a small place that whatever I'm cooking in the kitchen is going to, I put the fan on and everything, but it does the smells do kind of waft. And I am going to get a hot plate for outside in the summer. I'm not going to be doing any cooking in here. Not that I really do cooking anyway. It's all salads. So I was telling Auntie Anna, I FaceTimed with Auntie Anna this morning. She's like, oh, I've got lots. I'm like, don't worry about me. I will do my own thing. I just do salads. It's going to be meat and vegetables, meat and salad. That's it. And I said, do not worry about me. I am not expecting to be cooked for or any of that. Because Auntie Anna's like, I'm not really a cook. I'm like, you know what, Auntie Anna? I am more like you than I am my mom. Just because Auntie Anna's a little rounder than my mom, just like me. And she can be a little crusty sometimes. But she's got a lot to be crusty about, poor woman. And she's just not, I mean, her place is always spotless, my goodness, don't get me wrong, but she's not a whiz in the kitchen like my mom is. So it just is what it is. I'm not, and I have no intentions of being. So I have leftovers from the curry, the butter chicken that my mom brought me. And who was it that wanted the recipe? I think it was my friend Lynn who wanted the recipe. Oh, I am all booked up for the UK, March 22nd. Lynn messaged me last night and she's like, there are some really good deals on the Air Transat app. And after seeing the difference in price between the Air Transat app and what I paid with the travel agent, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. So I booked my flight. I leave March 22nd and I come back April 20th. And that will give me a few days to kind of settle back in and organize, my May, I guess. And there we go. So I figure it's going to come in really quickly because I do want to go to Scotland for a week, as I've said, and I do want to see my Auntie Liz, who is just an auntie because she's my mom's best friend. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to say cheerio, and you won't see this lovely place. I don't know if I can show you a little bit of it. That's my little house. You won't be seeing it again until the new year. And like I said, I've got my handyman's going to be coming by daily and checking everything out and making sure everything's okay. And I will talk to you tomorrow from St. Catharines. Bye, everybody.